If you are a book lover like me, you would understand that we do not just hide books. Like, we are brutal to books that are bad. Like, very brutal to books that are bad. So, when I tell you that these 10 books will literally transform your life, you should understand me, Simba. I am not just going to be telling you or mentioning the top 10 books, but I will be giving you reasons why these books are literally my best life transforming books. And with that being said, let's jump right into the video. Coming in at number 1 is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. I don't know if you are from there. I don't know if I got the pronunciation right, but the book is a modern classic about a boy called Santiago who goes on a journey to Egypt in search of something, a treasure that he has always dreamt about. Along the way, he meets so many people and has experiences that teach him about the importance of following your heart and believing in the power of your dream. It's a deeply philosophical and inspiring story that has resonated with millions of readers around the world. Now, drop a comment and tell me if you're one of those readers that this book has resonated with. The second book I would recommend is Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life by Brian Tracy. It is an excellent book about how to change your thinking to create the life you want. It teaches you how to use the power of your mind to achieve success, fulfillment, and happiness. It's full of practical advice and techniques for changing your thought patterns and creating a positive mindset. I personally put this book at number 2 because it is one of the books that I personally read and it changed my life for the better. Reading this book would make you understand that a lot of things that happen because of the way you think they would happen. It teaches you that your mind is very powerful to the point that whatever you think is whatever you become. I recommend this book highly. Top notch. Coming in at number 3 is The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. I don't know if I am butchering these names right now, but we have a comment session, lovely. So you all tell me, am I pronouncing these names right? This book is a profound guide to living a good life based on 4 principles. Be impeccable with your word. Don't take anything personal. Don't make assumptions and always do your best. These 4 agreements have the power to transform your life and your relationships and bring more joy and freedom into your life. Book number 4 I am going to be recommending is The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield. This book is about overcoming resistance, which is the force that holds us back from achieving our goals and living our best lives. It teaches us to identify the sources of resistance in our life and how to overcome them so we can finally start living the life we want. I highly recommend it for anyone who feels stuck in life and is struggling to move forward. Book number 5 that I would be recommending is The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. This book is all about how we give and receive love. It teaches us that there are 5 different love languages: words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. It also teaches us that each person has their own primary love language and is a fantastic guide to strengthening our relationships with our loved ones. Before we go on, did you know that there is a color changing phenomenon that happens whenever you click the subscribe button? It changes from red to ash. Don't mind me, that is just my own way of saying Yo, should please subscribe so it's not boring. Now let's get back to the video. Coming in at number 6 is The Gifts of Imperfection by Brene Brown. This book is all about the importance of embracing our imperfections and cultivating self-compassion. It teaches us that perfectionism is the enemy of happiness and that we need to learn to accept ourselves as we are, flaws and all. It is an empowering and inspiring book that encourages us to let go of our need for perfection and embrace our authentic selves. Book number 7 is The Power of Habits by Charles Duhigg. This book is all about the science of habits formation and how we can use that knowledge to change and improve our lives. It teaches us how habits are formed and why some habits are easier to change than others, and how to use habit loops to create the habits we want. Book number 8, and this one is one of my favorites. It is Who Moved My Cheese by Spencer Johnson. It's a very interesting story about dealing with change. It talks about 4 amusing characters who live in a maze and their search for cheese, which is a metaphor for whatever we want in life, happiness and success. The story explores how the characters react when the cheese disappears and how they adjust to the change. It is a simple and effective way to understand how we can adapt and thrive in the face of change. At number 9 is Mastery by Robert Greene. It is a fantastic book about the process of learning, growing, and achieving mastery in any field. The book explores the lives of successful individuals throughout history and combines their approaches into a clear set of principles. It's full of practical advice and insights that can help anyone achieve success in their life. Coming in at number 10 is Motivate Me, a book by our very own Nigerian sister, Loretta Davis. The book was so good that I had to get myself one. If you struggle with self-motivation, self-confidence, positive thinking, self-affirmation, manifesting desires, goal setting, and self-fulfillment, this book is the book for you. It contains quotes from different inspirational writers and lots of affirmations. This book actually introduced me to affirmations because, trust me, I was not a big fan of affirmations. With lots of deep, soul-touching affirmations, how could I say no? Over here, you can see that there is a powerful quote by Sheila Murray which says, "Nothing splendid has ever been achieved except by those who dare believe that something inside of them was superior to circumstance." You can also see a quote, a very powerful quote by a writer I loved so much, Brian Tracy, which says, "With unshakable self-confidence, you will unquestionably be an exceptional human being." So powerful. And then the introduction, it has wonderful quotes as well. Then you have this picture that I love so much. You can see a cub looking at itself in the mirror and already seeing itself as a lion, such strong will and desire, which is actually going to be manifested. Then you can see that there are lots of powerful affirmations, lots and lots of them. I would normally keep this by me whenever I wake up, just to go through these affirmations and repeatedly say the ones that I feel refer to me the most. So powerful. It's definitely a must try and I never regretted reading it. So we've come to the end of this video, and now it's your turn to tell me which of these books you've read and which is your personal favorite. Smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you officially. Here is a VIP ticket to my next video. Love you.